is a financial battleground where ordinary people transform into investment legends. And today, we're back with more market-moving knowledge. I'm your host, Jay On Air, and this is InvestBeta Season 2, powered by the investment titans at Stanbic IBTC Asset Management. Love this energy. Today's lineup is absolutely fire. Three brilliant financial warriors ready to navigate through three intense market challenges. But here's the kicker. Only one champion will emerge with the ultimate jackpot worth 2 million naira in pure investment power. Now, the icing on the cake is that Stanbic IBTC Asset Management has structured this game so every single player walks away with guaranteed returns. Time is money. Time now money, oh. So let us meet today's financial gladiators.
My name is Daniel Adiola. I'm a political scientist and a researcher. A random fact about myself is I love cooking and I love doing research.
My name is Abigail Oguru. I'm a credit analyst. A random fact about myself is I love to cook.
Okay, my name is Ifeanyi. I'm a quality analyst and also a digital asset vendor. A random fact about myself is I love finance. I'm a finance enthusiast.
Hey, wow, hello. The three of you have not come here to play. I am super excited. It's a powerhouse trio. But before we ring the opening bell, I must tell you there is a new sheriff in town. You all know Toyin, but on Season 2, Toyin won't be working alone. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for our new financial expert from the Stanbic IBTC Asset Management team, Abdullahi Famuyiwa.
Thank you, Jay, for having me. Like you said, I'm Famuyiwa Abdullahi, the representative of Stanbic IBTC Asset Management.
Abdullahi, are you ready for us?
I'm super ready. Although these profiles are, intimidating, but I know they're up to the task.
They're up to the task.
Yes,
I love it so. So, do I call you Abdullahi? Do I call you Abdul?
Abdul is fine.
Abdul works for you.
Perfect.
So, are you a football guy? Are you a movie guy? What do you like to do?
Okay, football, but on the watching side. Look at my weight. I cannot be running on the pitch. Yeah, so I'm into more of watching than playing.
How's to get up Abdul over time? We're definitely going to have a good time. It's officially showtime. The market is open and opportunities are flowing. Now, each of you will have 1 minute to answer as many multiple choice questions as possible. And the contestant with the lowest points at the end goes home with an investment worth 50,000 naira. Come on now. That means nobody is going home empty-handed. Remember? Every correct answer moves you a step closer to glory. Every right move brings you nearer to claiming the ultimate prize. Daniel, my guy, you are the one spearheading this rapid fire round. Are you ready?
I'm nervous, but I'm also pumped up.
You're also pumped up. I love that. What do you do for a living again?
I'm a political scientist and I'm a researcher also.
And a researcher. What kind of things do you research?
Been relating to politics, finance, and sometimes maybe into football.
Into football.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite football player?
Currently, maybe Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's what everybody will say now. I have to see this guy. Anyway, let us get right into it. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Can I have 1 minute on the timer, please? All right, Daniel, your time starts now. What is the primary purpose of creating a personal budget? A, to impress your bank manager. B, to track and control income and expenses. C, to avoid paying taxes. D, to increase your credit score automatically. Correct. What is inflation? A decrease in the general price level of goods and services. B, an increase in the level of money over time. C, a sustained increase in the general price level of goods and services and economy. C, correct. What does life insurance mean? A scheme to earn interest monthly. B, a contract that provides financial protection to your family after death. C, a type of savings account. Correct. Gold and silver ornaments should best be kept where? A, under the bed, B, in a handbag, C, in a bank locker. C. Correct. What does PAN stand for in finance and taxation? A personal account name. B, private access number. C, permanent account number. Correct. Which type of deposits earns a higher interest rate? A, current deposit. B, fixed deposit. C, savings deposit. D, demand deposit. B. Correct. Banks provide loans for A, only for housing. B, only for businesses. C, business. Education. Correct. A key feature of scientific management is that workers are motivated only by a personal development. Correct. Woo! After the rapid fire round, Daniel now has 80 points. Daniel, I have a dry joke and I must say it. The lions did not devour you. Do you get it? You get it? Let's just move on. Abdul,
That I don't have the words for you, Daniel. You weren't just fast, you were accurate. Well done.
Thank you.
Hands together for Abdul and of course for Daniel. Abigail, have fun now. How you doing?
Good day.
You have the power to restructure this leaderboard and secure your spot in the winner's circle. Now, Daniel has 80 points. So all you need to do is beat 80 to make it to the next round. Do you think you're up to the task?
We'll see about that.
We'll see about that. What do you do for a living again?
Credit analyst.
Credit analyst. What does that require you to do?
Basically to monitor and manage loans.
So all of us are owing money. You be calling us. You call us, say, pay your money.
I don't call, I just monitor.
You just monitor. You leave that one for the small boys.
Yeah.
I mean, is that right? So yeah, now, ready to play?
Yes,
Ready to
I am.
play?
Yes,
Can I
am.
have 1 minute on the timer, please? Abigail, your time starts now. Which type of financial institution typically accepts deposits and grant notes? A, commercial bank. B, insurance company. C, stock exchange. D, credit. Correct. When the price of a bond is above the face value, the bond is said to be A at par, B at maturity, C at a discount.
D.
Correct. What is the time for the process of spreading the cost of an asset over its useful life? A, capitalization. B, appreciation. D, depreciation. Correct. Which type of account is entered in the profit and loss account? A, real account. B, personal account. C, nominal account. D, capital account.
B.
Incorrect. Which of these is the cash inflow from investing activities on the cash flow statement? A, sale of equipment. B, payment of dividends. C, payment of salaries. What did you say?
B.
Incorrect. In the context of financial goal setting, what does the SMART acronym stand for? A, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. B, simple, manageable, accurate, reliable, tangible. C, strategic, marketable, affordable, realistic, trackable. D, secure, motivated, adjustable, reasonable, timely.
A.
Correct. Liquidity refers to A, how quickly an asset can be converted to cash without significant loss. B, a firm's profitability in the short term. Ooh, come on, Abigail. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. You definitely played a good game. You now have 40 points. Let us speak to my guy, Abdul.
That was equally as impressive. One of the questions I think I would also like to address is the one you missed on investing activities in the cash flow statement. You know, there are three categories of activities in the cash flow statement. You have the operations that strictly deals with your day-to-day running of the business, buying and selling, while you have the investing activity, which deals with your movement in assets. So I think what should have given that away is the sale of equipment. So you're talking about long-term assets when you're talking about investing activities. Are you purchasing more to grow the business, or are you scaling down in terms of a sale? And the right answer for that would have been A, which is the sale of an equipment.
Come on, together for Abdul. Abdul, you sabi buku. If you determine how this trading session closes, are you sure you have the power to make it all the way to the next round?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ifeanyi, don't forget that right now, Daniel has 80 points, Abigail has 40 points. To make it all the way to the next round, you have to beat Abigail's 40 points. If you don't make it, you'll be saying goodbye to us in this particular round. Are you ready to go?
Very ready.
All right, can we have 1 minute on the timer, please? Ifeanyi, your time starts now. Which of the following is the primary function of insurance? A, to help individuals save money. B, to eliminate the risk of loss. C, to provide investment returns. D, to protect against financial loss. Correct. Which of the following best describes return on investment? A, the percentage of money paid in taxes. B. Correct. If a bond has a face value of 1,000 and pays 100 naira in interest and only, what is its coupon rate? A, 20%, B, 10%, C, 50%. Correct. What is a dividend? A, a portion of company profits paid to shareholders. B, a mandatory tax on capital. Correct. Which of the following accounts would most likely be found under current liabilities? A, accounts payable. B, inventory. Correct. What is the primary risk of using financial leverage in a capital structure? A, higher tax liability. B, reduced control for shareholders. C, increased volatility in earnings and default. D. Correct. A capital gain is realized when a company earns revenue. B, a stock is sold for more than it was purchased. C, dividends are received. A, an asset is depreciated. B. Correct. Which ratio best indicates a company's ability to meet short-term obligations? A, earnings per share. B, return on equity. Correct. What is the implication of a firm having a current ratio less than 1/8 in the short term? Correct as well. At the end of this fantastic round, Ifeanyi Chukwuna has 90 points. Abdul, that was quite intense.
It really was. And you just displayed a mastery of the basics of financial analysis. And I'll be referring to the last two questions. The first one, which talks about the ability of the company to meet its short-term obligation. And I think the answer to that, which was quick ratio, gave you like the platform you needed to attack the last question, which was on the current ratio, which really just talks about the current asset and the current liability position of the company. Overall, that was an impressive session, Ifeanyi. Thank you.
All right, hands together for Abdul. So what this means is that Daniel, who has beaten the Lions, and Ifeanyi Chukwu, who God has done the impossible for, are both made it to the next round. Sadly, Abigail leaves us in this round, but the good news here is, Abigail, you are not going on without something in your pocket. Yeah, come on, collect. I'm joking. Stanbic IBTC Asset Management is giving you 50,000 Naira in your investment portfolio. So smile for me, smile. Let me see your teeth, smile. Okay. You've done a great job. So Daniel and Ifeanyi, we meet in the next round. It's going to be hotter. My people at home, we're taking a quick commercial break, but don't switch your channels. Don't move your muscle. When we return, things get even more intense with Quick Fingers. See you in a minute.
Money is ambitious, but haters will say money is proud.
Some say it's evil and dangerous.
Yeah, now. Those who refuse to follow no road will say money is scarce.
Not just you.
Money is sweet.
Money is plenty.
Money is the key, and you are the key holder because you know that investment is money's love language.
At Stanbic IBTC Asset Management, we know money. We know where it grows, the language it speaks, and how to make it work for you. Invest for more with as low as 5,000 Naira. Visit bluenest.stanbicibtcassetmanagement.com or download the Stanbic IBTC mobile app to get started today.
Welcome back to InvestBeta by Stanbic IBTC Asset Management. We're still active with the game. This next round is called Quick Fingers. Now, Daniel and Ifeanyi pay rapt attention. You need this information. I'll read out 15 questions in 3 sets of 5, and the first contestant to buzz in, at the end of each question, gets 10 points for a correct answer. Now, if you get it wrong and your rival gets 3 seconds to swoop in to steal half the points. Now, if you both provide incorrect answers, the points go to no one. At the end of each set of 5 questions, we will ask our finance expert, Abdul, of course, for some context to some of the questions. At the end of all 15 questions, the market will close and the contestant with the slowest fingers will face a financial downturn, while the victor claims claims a guaranteed investment portfolio of 500,000 Naira. Are you both ready to go?
Ready.
Daniel, our political scientist and researcher, Ifeanyi, our financial analyst. Are you both ready?
We're ready.
Yeah.
Abdul, any words of wisdom for them before we get into Quick Fingers?
So as the name implies, you have to be very quick. So it's not about what you know, it's about how quickly you can turn out the answer. So I wish you guys the very best. Thank you very much.
Everybody say, Wisdom. Let's get right into the first round of Quick Fingers. Which of the following is not a financing activity? A, yes, Daniel.
B.
Incorrect, Ifeanyi.
D.
Correct. Company A has capital structure of 80 million naira debt and 20 million naira equity. This year, the company reported a net income of 17 million naira. What is company A's return on equity? A, 17%, B, 21.50%. Yes, Ifeanyi? What do you say?
B.
Incorrect, Daniel.
C.
Correct. Which asset class is generally considered the most conservative? A, yes, Ifeanyi?
B.
Incorrect, Daniel.
D.
Correct. If a firm's net income is increasing but its cash flow from operations is decreasing, this may suggest A, better inventory management, B, strong customer collections, C, aggressive. Yes, Daniel? A?
Yes.
Incorrect. Ifeanyi?
C.
Correct. If a project's net present value is negative, what should a rational investor? Yes, Ifeanyi? Correct. Ooh, that is the final question for the first round. I am enjoying myself so much. At the end of that round, Daniel has 10 points. And just with small, Ifeanyi has 20 points. Abdul, talk to us.
Wow, that was awesome. So I think a question I would like to address is the one on the company's return on equity. Although if sorry, it was Daniel that got it correctly. That it's 5%, but I think where you got it wrong is in your understanding of the principle. So you're talking about return on equity. You're talking about the company's income relative to what the owners of the company. But what you did was to combine the owner's shares as well as the borrowings. So the right answer, as he said, is it's 5% using just the company's equity.
Come on, hands together for Abdul for those brilliant insights. Daniel and Ifeanyi Chukwu. I like the full name, Ifeanyi Chukwu. Are you ready for the next round?
Yes, I am.
Are you both ready?
Yes.
Let's get into the next round of questions for quick fingers. Here goes. What is the capital market line? A line showing all possible combinations of risk and return. Yes, Daniel? Correct. The risk of two securities with different expected returns can best be compared using a standard deviation. Yes, Ifeanyi? A. Incorrect. Daniel? C. Correct. Which of the following is the formula to calculate the cost of capital? Yes, Ifeanyi? A. Correct. What does a beta coefficient greater than 1 indicate about a stock? Yes? About a stock is risk-free. B, the stock is less volatile than the market. Yes, Daniel? A. Incorrect, Ifeanyi? B. Incorrect as well. The trend ratio measures a total return relative to standard deviation. Yes, Daniel? Incorrect, Ifeanyi? A. Incorrect as well. Hands together for both of them. This battle is a serious battle, and I love it so much. Right now, Daniel has 25 points, and Ifeanyi, you have 30 points. All I can say before I speak to Abdul, don't break my buzzer. Abdul, talk to us.
All right, thank you. I think the session was quite a bit technical, and I still liked the way you guys approached it. So I think what I would like to just buttress a bit more is the question that talks about the beta coefficient of the market. So the market is like the neutral benchmark. So the beta coefficient of the market is 1. So you're checking for variations around 1. Is it lower than 1 or is it higher than 1? So for a stock that has a beta coefficient that is greater than 1, that is riskier than the market, while the one that has a beta coefficient that is less than 1 is less riskier than the market.
Hands together, hands together. Those of you at home, you see, there is no way you can watch this show and not be entertained and also educated. You see, the beta something. I know it now. I will cross-check later. Daniel, Ifeanyi, are you ready for the final round?
Yeah.
That your I am, as you say. The first time I say I am, now you say I am. Are you ready now?
Yes, yes.
Let us get right into the final set of questions for quick fingers. You are offered 2 investment options. Option A, receive 500,000 today. Option B, receive 700,000 5 years from now. If the discount rate is 6% per annum, which option has a higher present? Yes, Ifeanyi? A. Correct. A portfolio with positive alpha remains yes, Daniel? Correct. What is the primary purpose of the DuPont analysis? A, to evaluate the company's stock volatility. Yes, Ifeanyi? Incorrect, Daniel? C. Incorrect as well. A firm increases its asset turnover ratio. This most likely means it. Yes, Ifeanyi? Correct. If a firm has a capital structure of 60% equity and 40% debt and its cost, yes, Daniel? Correct. Come on now. I'm not sure about season 1, but this is the first time. So far, I have seen this happen in my life. It was just, oh, Daniel played a good game. Right now, Daniel has 45 points, while Ifeanyi has 50 points, just by a crosshair. Abdul, talk to us.
I think the scoreboard actually is representative of the performance.
Yes.
Very tight. And if I had my way, I would see you guys both in the final. But we can have just one winner. Well done and all the best.
Fantastic, Daniel. No need to be sad because you are not leaving here empty-handed. Let me add to the money that they are giving. Should I add 1.5, 2.5, 7.5? Anyway, the good people at Stanbic IBTC Asset Management are putting 100,000 naira in your investment portfolio. What this also means is that Ifeanyi Chukwu, the master, the financial analyst, the financial juggernaut, you now have 500,000 naira in your investment portfolio. To find out if you will increase it or run away, that we'll find out in the next round. Our people at home, now it is your turn to win big. Just so you know, the trading floor extends beyond this studio. Here is today's InvestBeta Homeplay question. If I were you, I'll race over to events.stanbicibtc.com and submit your answer. First 3 correct answers win 20,000 naira each, credited directly to your Stanbic IBTC mutual funds account. The clock is ticking. Go, 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 go. Ifeanyi, you and I in the next round. We'll be back.
Stanbic IBTC Asset Management. We know money. We know where it grows, the language it speaks, and how to make it work for you. Invest for more with as low as 5,000 naira. Visit bluenest.stanbicibtcassetmanagement.com or download the Stanbic IBTC mobile app to get started today.
Investment enthusiasts, this is still InvestBeta by Stanbic IBTC Asset Management, and we've reached the moment that separates the cautious investors from the high-stake traders. Ifeanyi, you now have 500,000 naira in your investment portfolio right now. How are you feeling?
Feeling very great.
You're feeling very great.
Yes.
Do you think you can take it to another level?
By God's grace.
By God's grace. It's all right. It's officially time for risk and reward, where fortunes are either made or, well, let's just say the market can be ruthless. Now, like I said, you have 500K locked in, but I'm about to offer you the chance to walk away with a 2 million naira investment portfolio. Does that sound nice?
Very lovely.
Okay. You can either walk away with a 500,000 naira guaranteed investment prize you already have, or risk some of that money for a chance to raise your winnings to an investment worth 2 million naira. Now, here is the deal. We have 3 scenarios to test your knowledge of savings, investment, and risk analysis. Now, you will stake 100,000 naira from your current winnings for each of the 3 questions. Answer each question correctly, and you will add 500,000 naira to your guaranteed sum. Now, on the other hand, if you get it wrong, the money you stake will go away. Now, answer all 3 questions correctly, and 2 million naira would be yours. But if you miss all 3, you will go home with just 200,000 naira in your investment portfolio. Ifeanyi, are you ready for risk and reward?
Let's see how the first one goes.
You want to see how the first one goes?
Yes.
But before we see how the first one goes, let me tell you one more thing. At any point in the show, you can decide to opt out and say, Jay, I want to exit. This is what I have. Let me go, or choose to go forward. Okay?
Yes.
So you want to try the first one?
I want to try.
Are you sure?
I'm ready.
Abdul, is this a good decision?
He's a very cautious investor, so he will make a very good investor. He wants to see how the first one goes, so let's show him.
Let's see how the first one goes. Hands together for Ifeanyi! Here goes your first question for risk and reward. Remember, you're playing for 1 million naira. If you save 10,000 naira at a return of 13.5% and withdraw the interest every year at the end of 10 years, what will you have? A, 23,500, B, 11,350 naira, C, 10,000 naira, and D, 13,500 naira. All right, Ifeanyi, I don't mean to be that guy, but I have to press you for your answer. You've staked 100,000 naira, so this is a very crucial point. What option are you going for, Ifeanyi?
I'll go for A.
Option A, 23,500 naira. Option A locked in as Ifeanyi's answer. Abdul, we're at your point. Is Ifeanyi correct or is Ifeanyi wrong?
If you chose option D, you would have been wrong. Using the simple basics of simple interest, option B is definitely wrong. So we are now caught between options A and option C. By picking option A, there is obviously a financial impact. And it saddens me to break it to you that if you chose option C, you would have been correct. You are wrong, Ifeanyi.
Woo, hands together for Ifeanyi. Unfortunately, A was wrong. The answer is option C. How do you feel right now, Ifeanyi? It's okay. I get it. You're still playing a good game. It's not bad. Still 400,000 naira in the investment portfolio. Hands together for that. That is not bad at all. If I have to ask you, do you want to keep on playing risk and reward, or do you want to exit right now with 400,000 naira in your investment portfolio?
Let's play.
You want to play? Yeah. You're staking another 100,000 naira. Remember, if you lose this, you also lose that money, and your money goes down to 300,000 naira. But if you get this correctly, your money goes up to 900,000 naira. If I want to play another round of risk, everyone, hands together for him. Here is your question. If you have 850,000 naira and you plan to save it for 4 years with an interest rate of 22.5% compounded annually, what will be the future value of your savings? A, 1.8,500,000. B, 1.914,094 naira. Option C, 1.750,000 naira, and option D, 1.650,750 naira. You are now playing for 900,000 naira to get your portfolio up from 400,000 naira. Take your time, but not too much time, Ifeanyi.
B.
Option B. If I remember that the last round, you lost the 100,000 naira that you staked. And this round, you decided to stake another 100,000 naira, which you could lose. Do you want to lock in option B as your answer? Think about that very well.
B.
Option B. Locked in as Ifeanyi's final answer. Abdul, I'm back with you.
Ifeanyi, you took your time. But more than the time that you took, I like your courage to even take the next step to come into this round, knowing fully well that you could lose another 100,000. Option A looks closest to the answer, but it is not the answer. Option D is far from the answer, but is equally not the answer. Now we have between options B and C. And just like I said about your courage, sometimes you take some good steps, or you take some steps and you find yourself in good places. Some other times, the reverse is the case. This has taken you to a good place if you are correct.
Ifeanyi has 900,000 naira! Ifeanyi, how far now?
Yes, so risk has paid off.
Risk has paid off. Ifeanyi, we don't great talk before. He said, no, risk has paid off. You're feeling good, Abby?
Yes, I'm feeling good.
We have one more round of risk and reward. Now, that could get your money up to 1.4 million naira from 900. What do you want to do? Do you want to exit right now, or do you want to play another round? Remember, if you Get it correctly, your money goes up to 1.4. Get it wrong, your money goes down to 800. And if you ask me, either way is not bad, but the choice is up to you. What do you want to do, Ifeanyi?
Jay, let's play.
You want to play?
Yes.
Ifeanyi said, Jay, let's play. Okay. Yes. Here comes your final question for risk and reward. A company earned 100,000 naira last year in after-tax profits, has 200,000 naira common shares outstanding, and 1.2 million naira in retained earnings at the year end. What are its earnings per share? A, 0.25 naira, B, 0.50 naira, C, 1.20 naira, and D, 6.00 naira, playing for 1.4 million naira in your investment portfolio. Calculate very well. This is a very vital point in the show.
Question is a bit dicey.
Yes, I mean.
I'm seeing retained earnings. I'm seeing after-tax profits, which is net profit.
Yeah.
And I know earning per share is net profit over number of outstanding shares.
Yes.
So I don't know what the retained earnings is doing there.
I mean, we're calling this risk and reward.
I'll go for B.
Option B. So are you guessing that is option B?
No, I punched it and I got 0.5.
You punched it, but you still seem uncertain.
Yes, because of that twist, that retained earnings. So I'm thinking if preference shares needs to be added, I don't know, but I think it should be the after-tax profit, which is the net profit over the common shares. So it should be 100,000 divided by 200,000, which will give us 0.5 naira.
All right. So should I log that in as your final answer?
Yes, please.
All right. And you're quite sure that the formula you use is correct?
I studied finance, so...
So you're sure?
Yes, I'm
All
sure.
right. I'll ask the guru to tell us if your finance degree actually worked here, or if it didn't quite work. Talk to us, Abdul.
All right, thanks, Jay. Irrespective of how this turns out, I want you to know that you've put up a very great performance, and more importantly, I like that at every point you've been able to go back to basics, like you just did for this particular question. So, not to take too much of your time, your answer to the question displays a total disregard for the company's prior year performance. How that ends, I'll let you know in a moment. But you came into this round with a potential of earning 1.4, and this decision you just made, make sure that it happens.
1.4 million naira! Are you a dancer?
No.
You're not a dancer?
I'm excited.
How do you show excitement when you're excited?
I'm very excited.
You do like this?
I don't want to spoil something.
Give me one more time for contestant Ifeanyi, who dared to dream big. Wow, that was amazing. 1.4 million naira in your investment portfolio. That is not small money. That is not beans. You've done a great job. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to you. And of course, massive thanks to our Stanbic IBTC asset management expert, Abdul, for keeping us all financially educated throughout this wild ride. What an absolute cracker of financial emotions. Ooh, let me take a deep breath. If I was scared for you, dear. We witnessed market highs, crushing lows, and everything in between. That is the beauty of InvestBeta by Stanbic IBTC Asset Management. We don't just test your knowledge, we prepare you for the real world of investing. And of course, a special shout out to Stanbic IBTC Asset Management, the leading investment company in Nigeria with over 2.6 trillion assets under management. Come on now. It is not a small something. Remember, people, it is not too late to start your investment journey with as little as 5,000 naira. All you need to do is visit the URL or call the number on the screen to get started. You can also scan the QR code now to begin. Also, hit the subscribe icon right now. I'm your host, Jay on Air, and I promise you next week's episode will even be more explosive. Until then, keep growing those portfolios. See you pretty soon.
I feel very excited. I've dreamt of coming to this show and became a reality, and it's a lot. I don't know how to express it, but I feel very, 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 very excited. The game was quite tough, very, very tough. Especially the quick fingers where you just have to hit the buzzer and provide the question in milliseconds, and you know, it was quite tough. Especially when the first contestant did his game and he got 80 points. I was like, where do I step in now? I just tried to put my best effort, my all in all, and everything turned out well. A financial advice I'll actually give myself is to keep investing in myself. Keep taking finance courses, because my route is actually finance. I studied finance in school, so I'll take courses, brush up your technical know-hows around your area of interest, and you know, this guy is definitely my limit.